Hello.
Woo!
Woo! Are you clapping yourself?
Yes.
Wow.
You know I am.
Okie doke.
Alright, should we
Do
just
you,
get...
do you want to do the timing
Yeah, should we just
thingy?
get started?
Yes.
3,
Timey
2, 1,
thing.
go.
Wow.
Get this going.
Never thought I'd be here.
Alright. So the very first thing we do is I change to Brian because I'm playing mouse and keyboard, so I can aim much better. In theory, anyway.
In theory. But yeah, so I'm mouse. He's on mouse and keyboard, and I'm on controller, which means I get the character that's a bit rubbish. Unfortunately, Stewie does not have the wide array of guns.
Yeah, all of his guns are really weak and don't really do much.
Yeah, I'm useless, basically.
Basically. And also in the game you are.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Nice to know that we've made it 41 seconds in and you've insulted me. It's fantastic.
So, bit of banter, mate, innit?
Yeah, just a bit of banter. But no, yeah. The first level's pretty crazy now. It didn't used to be. So turns out that you know, in terms of people playing New Game plus any % co-op for Family Guide Back to the Multiverse, there's not a lot of people.
It's a bit of a limited range.
Yeah, you could go so far as to say that we are the only ones doing it. And in terms of trying to find any sort of skips or glitches or anything like that, we're not very good. But that's why we've recruited that guy over there.
You're fine. You found stuff without me.
Sort
Don't
of.
put yourself down.
Sort of.
We found a few things.
Yeah, but not many. But this is one of the things that have been found while we're at the marathon. So this is going to be sort of the first time that you'll see something using this technique. So it's kind of sort of self-explanatory just from seeing it, but the game has a mechanic where when someone dies in 2-player, there's a short countdown of 3 seconds, and then you'll respawn on top of the other person. You can use that brief amount of time to jump off of the other person's head, and that gives you like extended height for your jumps as well as extended length for your jumps, which is all good. You can use that to sort of get to places that you shouldn't be, like there. So that objective that we just triggered was actually the last objective in this map. This level prior to the event was
Like 3 days ago.
5 minutes.
Yeah. It was 5 minutes 30.
Yeah, 5:13 was the best
5:13. And yes, that one's like half the time, which is pretty good. I'm gonna stand in this specific position and mash X because there's actually an invisible guy. Providing actually, I don't know if I'm close enough.
You will be a bit closer.
Yeah, I think I need to be a little bit closer, but let's see. Nope.
Oh, perfect.
There you go. Yeah, so there's an invisible guy that I talk to, which ends the level basically immediately. And that's the first level of Family Guide Back to the Multiverse. How exciting.
First of 10 levels.
Yes.
If you haven't
Yeah.
played this game, which why would you?
And
I
in
mean,
fact,
not why would you, but why have you?
I mean,
How
if
long
you-
was this game on Steam for, did you say?
so this game
2
was
years.
available for 2 years,
Okay.
between 2012 and 2014, and then Activision decided that they didn't want to keep paying for the license rights, which they did, I think, with both 007 Legends and Deadpool. So Activision's not a huge fan of paying license rights, and because of that, it got taken down from absolutely everywhere.
Not from our hearts, though.
No, no, it stayed forever in our hearts. Pretty much the only reason that I think me and George even had any slight interest in this is because it was sort of originally there was not really a wager or a bet, but it's just sort of a gentleman's agreement that we would both learn the other licensed cartoon meme game Futurama at the same time. And it turned out
that went well.
yeah, it turned out apparently only I was the one that was going to do that.
If you chose a good game, I might have played it.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so I guess you know, in terms of games that are the similar theme. Oh no, that's
Oh, did we
rubbish.
both mess up?
You can actually jump over that haystack sooner than the door opens, but you need to jump on the fence first, which I think both of us failed. I wasn't actually looking at your screen, but
well, it's a very thin platform to jump onto.
yeah, it's not the hardest thing though, is it? It's just
It's very thin.
it is. Yes. No. Yeah. It's the hardest trick in the game.
Hardest, easily.
I've actually never gotten it ever.
Ever.
But no, it only saves maybe like, I don't know,
5
3,
seconds.
yeah, something like that. We're going to do some routing now. So I guess normally you're meant to both go around these objectives, but George is actually just going to wait at one of the objectives, and ideally I'm going to miss all of these shots.
Ideally.
Not ideally. Come on. See, this is the problem with what do you call it?
and Stewie.
Controller.
And Stewie.
Yeah, you guys might want to explain your controls layout 'cause it's a little bit weird. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
So, do you want to go for it, George?
I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, and Joe is on a controller, because you can't do 2 controllers or 2 keyboards and mouse in this
No.
game on PC.
No, it's something that we actually found out during the event. Weirdly enough, so you can play single player with a controller, and the way that the co-op works is that I don't know why I'm walking. The way that the co-op works is it's drop in, drop out. And so if you start with a keyboard, with a controller, and then the second player adds in as the keyboard, the game never really expects you to do that. And if you press pause on the keyboard to leave co-op, it doesn't let you. There's none of the options for whatever reason activatable.
Because you can't leave the keyboard. You can't leave the computer. The computer's there.
What makes me laugh is it literally didn't think of any scenario where
that would happen.
That would happen. It's quite funny.
so that's not just a thing on my laptop. That's
No,
definitely
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, so as you saw there, I stopped doing anything for a very long time. It's pretty much because that cutscene that we walked into teleports me there anyway, and because I'm miles behind, like yeah. So with that whole routing thing, if I ideally shot the lamps really quickly, I'm going to do the same thing here. Actually, I'm just going to sort of look at the camera. But yeah, so ideally, if I'd have done them all really quickly, it would have
saved a bit of time.
Yeah, I think it saves quite a bit of time. It's like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah.
So the first one to fall in the water here is a rotten egg.
That's ridiculous.
It doesn't look hard, but the controls. Are you trying to shoot me? Wow, man! Come on. Is that Damage Boost?
Yeah, yeah.
New strats live at ESA.
Get faster.
But yeah, I just want to point out that at no point do I condone the activity, the script writing in this game.
Oh, none of it at all.
No, I mean, it's written by the actual script writers of the show.
So if you enjoy high quality writing, leave.
Yeah. If you enjoy high quality speedruns,
Also leave.
yeah, also leave. This is not the place for you, I'm afraid.
Just wait until after we're done.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, no, because then there's going to be some actual good games.
Yeah.
But not that this isn't a good game, of course. ESA would never have accepted a bad game, right?
No
way.
good games.
No, of course not. But yeah, so let's do this last. This is actually a boss. There's a couple of bosses in the game.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't skip this. Most of the cutscenes you can skip, but there's a few, for some reason, you just can't.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's something that we probably could talk about as well.
Yeah.
So we're doing New Game Plus, and that's for 2 reasons. One reason being that oh, he needs to be shot.
Yeah,
one reason being the cutscenes in New Game Plus are skippable, or for the most part are skippable. But also because when you're doing like just a normal game, any percent. Oh yeah. This is a new thing as well.
Brand new.
You need to shoot me, George.
Is that part of your stand-up act?
Kill me. Kill me now. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be tight
Oh,
though.
no,
Run.
be good.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah. All good. Easy
Perfect.
peasy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Just wait.
But that skips the cutscene, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. That's
Oh,
got to be like
I
one
didn't
day
actually
old,
went.
right?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, like, so I watched you like just playing around with the level, and I saw that you could actually go over it from the other side.
Okay, so
which is why I presumed that it could work.
So we thought I would get sent to the other side, but I haven't.
But you haven't got. I thought
No.
you did get sent to the other side before.
Well, we didn't. No, we didn't because I just died before. So to get onto his side, I'm gonna have to kill myself.
Okay.
I think you're in the wrong part of town.
Also, the other reason we do New Game Plus is the items.
Yes.
So a big part of this game is trying to activate a switch while not being hit, and the items distract the enemies. Okay, we got lucky
Ooh,
there.
that was
Oh,
very
very
lucky.
close.
Good.
So I've got if you look at my top left, I've got all these different items. They distract the enemies, so they go after them and not us.
Fortunately, it would be a much faster speedrun if the second player got to use any items.
Annoyingly, yeah, if you're player 2, we made a whole save where he bought all the items,
Yeah.
and it didn't carry through.
Yeah, for whatever reason, after every level, the second player's items resets, which is really annoying because there's levels like this one and probably most
next
importantly
two.
the next one, yeah. That are just it's pretty much hell without items, because items do many useful things. Like, well, one, they damage enemies, but they also yeah, they act as sort of like a decoy, I guess. We'll probably use one after we've killed this guy. Oh, or if he beats me up.
Oh, also, the one item I keep drinking, the beer, gives you a damage boost to all your guns.
Oh,
So I
being
keep
sick.
using it before these enemies. Stewie has a soda he drinks, which does the same thing.
Yeah, of course. A baby can't drink alcohol.
Never.
I got completely
That's a
stun locked
good
there.
hitbox.
Like,
Oh, that's the
completely.
worst. Also, he's in a really bad place. Like, the lamppost
Is he?
blocks all my shots.
Nice. Go for it, George. Go.
No, I'm
Beat
right in
him
front
up.
of you. Why am I not hitting you?
Beat him up.
I'm
Oh, God.
stuck.
He is destroying you.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I think
That
your
was really
gun can
bad.
go through them sometimes and it doesn't actually hit
Yeah.
them.
Hmm. Have
I
you
just
activated the
did
item?
this.
I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Oh, no, I'm being shot from the side.
Right, we're
Okay,
good.
we're good. We Gucci.
Oh,
Okay,
got
so
top.
you go up top now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were kind of saying to me earlier that it's a shame that Brian has all the good weapons, because
Yeah.
it means that you basically have one designated shooter and one
Yes.
person that runs around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Like, if we both had good weapons, then I could rely on Joe to, like, kill stuff, but
Yep.
we
as
just,
it is,
it's
can't do
all on
that.
me, yeah.
yeah, all on you, buddy.
It's all me.
What I spend my time doing is mostly looking at the scenery, cheering George on.
You're here for support.
Yeah, pretty much it. But no, I guess Stewie is useful for anything that needs AoE, which, to be honest, there's not a lot, which is again unfortunate, because yeah, the AoE is not great. But in the next level, there'll be like some sort of turret placements which do actually really benefit from the AoE. That's really the only point in sort of combat, though. Man, this guy is.
Yeah, he has. So in 2-player, every enemy has a whole lot more health. Like, this guy should be dead way sooner, but
Yeah.
he has so much health.
Hey, here there's a couple of dicks from another universe trying to find.
Oh, he's dead. Right,
Dead, yeah.
you do.
Okay, I've already placed one down, so that should hopefully distract them long enough for me to activate this.
So also, while Joe activates devices, I'll try to shoot enemies, keep them on me. This is a final boss.
Oh, that's interesting. He
Fire straight away.
Yeah, he's fired like right away.
Go for it.
Oh, I rocketed it myself, I
That's
think.
not a thing you want to do.
That's not what I want to do. Actually, I'm just going to run to the next one.
What? You ever seen a handicapped man before?
Good
Oh,
shoot.
can you get him? So yeah, there is actually a way to sort of stun lock this boss, but for whatever reason, he started his cycle
luck-based.
like really early then. I didn't even get a chance to go to like fire off the second shot.
So
And
to
now
stun
he's
lock
not
him,
moving.
you need to shoot him while he shoots at you, so you can repair the gun while then it reloads. Reloading takes a lot longer than repairing the gun.
Yeah. He's not moving.
But he's also going quite slow.
I can't walk. I'm a freaking baby and I'm cooler than they are.
Please move.
You never seen a handicapped man before?
Oh yeah, there's like a range of like 3 things this guy can say. And
think
he
I've got
will
it.
just repeat them. You got it, yeah? Oh, George, you're a boss.
Hell yeah.
I always believed in you, buddy.
Ways.
I always knew you could do it.
Alright, so it's a bad start, but we got the
Yeah.
good cycle in the end.
In the end. Yay.
Thank you. We need that.
Yeah. Without it, we are nothing.
This is probably the worst level.
Yes. No, I don't think there's even any probability about it.
I'd stay away. The closer
Pretty much, I can guarantee maybe within sort of the next 2 minutes or so, George will say, "Oh
No.
my God, how is that possible?"
No, I'm gonna be calm,
Calm,
chill,
calm and collected.
relaxed.
Yeah. Okay.
Not gonna get mad.
Do we have time for a few donations?
Of course.
Yes.
We got a $15 donation from Necessity saying, "Good job doing the thing, BBF. Here's the promised extra bucks for first trying bosses. Great event and great cause. Hype!" We got a $10 donation from Anonymous with no comment.
Oh no!
We got
That
a
was my
$10
favorite tank.
donation from
His name
Chaz Razor saying, "It's a glorious 8:35 in the middle of the US of A. Thought I'd throw a few bucks your way. Keep up the good work."
Nice.
We got a $10 donation from Jonah saying, "Hello my dudes. Joe, can you tell George he looks pretty tonight?"
Thanks, Linus.
George,
Yeah, hey Joe, yeah.
you look pretty tonight.
Thanks, boy.
And finally, we have a $14.20 donation from Dance Queen saying, "Just a reminder that during a practice run, these two absolute legend gamers spent an hour and 45 minutes practicing one skip. Shoutouts to George and Joe, plus Elgun, Abby, and clowns in chat."
Thanks, Dan.
Not Doug though, he decided to sleep instead of watch.
Can
Can I get an okay hand? Thanks, really helps me out. Okay hand.
Yes, there's a funny story about that skip.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll probably get to it because it's the next level, so we'll just
Yeah.
probably wait for that. But that story might have something to do with our third commentator as
Third
well.
wheel.
Yes. Third? No, not at all.
A third wheel on our trike.
Yeah. I don't
You
know how
are
many wheels I'm on
needed
right
to
now.
keep us stable.
Can you itemize me?
I can. Where are you at?
Actually, I don't need it. I
Too
got
late.
super lucky.
I
Never
just
mind.
wasted it.
Well, you can use your wacky wailing inflatable tube man anytime you
I'll be
like.
sending
I
you a
always do.
bill for this.
Oh, I know you do. But no, yeah, so that's sort of like the most annoying part about this level is that
Yeah.
with really good itemization, like power-up usage, technically it should be easy, but
Very inappropriate.
you either like just sort of get
It's very luck based.
yeah,
very, very
yeah.
luck.
So like sometimes it will just work, sometimes it just won't.
It all depends on whether the enemy decide to shoot at you or not.
Yep, and it doesn't seem to be like proximity based or anything like that. It's just whether they do or not. It's quite annoying. Okay, have you got item
Yeah.
anywhere near? I've got two guys, but
OMW.
actually I might die. So I don't feel comfortable rushing to like.
I
So
got it.
essentially, I don't know if actually we explained
Okay.
like the item timer that like sort of that wheel that goes around. You need that to fully complete, and it is interrupted by any damage. But George got it. Good
That's why
job,
this
George.
level is so annoying, because there's, what, 4 of those you have to get twice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are so many guns around that can shoot you, and turrets.
And they do a lot of damage in
Yeah.
the two-player.
And we don't do a lot of damage because two-player. Really, the first person, the co-op runs like much harder
Yeah.
in every respect.
Alright, so I can get a one cycle on this. Need to pay attention to Evil Stewie and not die. This is,
Yeah, I'll try and kill like the guys around, but
I'm very quick to die.
Mayor West I unfortunately can't sort of touch.
Okay, I might have been. Alright, this should be good.
Is that
So-
not early?
It's early, but if I Alright, so I want to drink a beer, snipe, and then. Oh, don't reload!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So you can get one cycle by shooting with the sniper rifle and then changing to the pulse rifle. If you shoot him with the pulse rifle, it takes down most of his health, but then he goes on to the next cycle. So you need to take down a bit of his health first. So
Yeah, and then unfortunately this is a part where Stewie again is just.
yeah,
I'm doing nothing but killing like mobs around the outside.
on the outside.
Should be coming out soon.
Yeah, he just has to go to the center. Should be now. Nope, one more.
But yeah, so if you don't get that first cycle, you actually do lose quite a bit of time, unfortunately. But yeah, unfortunately, I think that was just a health situation, wasn't it?
No, I had to reload my gun, and I died. So both.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Either or.
Alright. Should be a quick kill here. Gonna drink a beer and pulse rifle Mayor Adam West. Just
That's
gotta
it.
get a headshot. Only thing we can see and done.
Oh,
Easy. Oh, don't. Trying to go past the cutscene but pressing it too early.
classic.
Classic. Alright, so this is the level with the hour and a half skip. Oh, we spent an hour and a half on a skip.
Yeah.
And then
The funny thing was, that stream where you spent a long time practicing this was the stream where I was like, oh, I bet I could do something with this level. You were like, oh no, we've looked everywhere. You can't get any higher than the point we need to get.
And then you come here, ESA, literally 10 seconds.
It literally had to be in under a minute of you actually standing behind us.
Funny thing is, I have a big list of games that like people come up to me like, oh hey, glitches and stuff. Like, what about this game? You should try this out. Of all the games, this makes it onto the list of things I actually try out.
The best game, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so essentially our method was using the sort of like the death jump on head mechanic, which doesn't actually have a name, does it?
Death Jump, I've been calling it.
Death jump. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, essentially we were using that to.
So we just
I'll
skipped
try and
4
like
hours skip.
see it in my peripheral view, but we were using it to get on top of like this rafter sort of looking thing.
Because this moves away in the cutscene,
Yes.
but we just skipped that cutscene with your new skip.
Yeah. So we were making things way harder for ourselves because the death jump's kind of hard to accurately. So the person who's like doing the jumping, it's very hard for them to accurately predict sort of like where they're going to be because they have to react so fast to. Like as soon as they respawn, they have to sort of judge where they're going to land, and adjust on the fly. That is actually pretty hard to do.
And that one was especially hard as well.
Yes,
It's a very thin platform to nose on again. Yeah.
It was 3 of those jumps on 3 thin ledges. So I mean, it wasn't impossible. I would say we probably towards the end actually had maybe like a 30% success ratio, something like that.
That's not good enough for
But
the marathon.
No, not quite. Especially because the actual I guess like the resetting up of everything took quite a long time as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, thankfully, don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So that trick now works in single player.
Yes.
So it's kind of a
that's
shame
true.
for the co-op run, but then I found the level 1 skip, which is co-op only, so it kind of balances things out.
You got this, yeah?
Yeah, I'm the only one who can really do anything to this. Like, Stewie does no damage to this enemy, and I just kill it with 5 shots. Don't jump too early, you get killed.
Yeah. I've done that like 3 times now. Sometimes Stewie can walk under that, and other times he can't. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Biggest skip in the game. Ah.
First try, every try. Easy. Alright, who got it first?
No. There's nothing I like more than a pity clap.
Oh, that's me.
Ah, it was you. What the heck?
Always me.
Nothing's going wrong. No, nothing's going right for me this time. Okay, but yeah, so those 2 switches were to deactivate that little laser thing in the middle.
Alright, now there's a big
And
old gun
we're
round
coming up to
here.
the end of this level,
Let's hurry
which
up
is
and
nice, because I actually really like this level. I think this may potentially be my favourite level.
Yeah.
Yeah, just maybe
good.
because of the actual... The only
Theme
problem with
of
it,
the
I guess, is
level.
it's sandwiched by really bad levels.
Yeah. Next level is just snow level, isn't it?
Nope.
Oh, the ship level, yeah.
Yeah.
You think I know which level is which by now?
Would I?
Right. There we go.
Oh, wow. He actually, like, quick-scoped him. Nice, man.
360 no skill.
Yeah, so this level is
Also
bad.
might be the worst level.
Yeah. Pretty much every level that we play that is not level 5 is the worst level. It's
So
a fantastic game.
we got pirate napped, kidnapped.
Pirate Napped? Oh, yeah, the story.
Yeah, the actual like. Alright, so the main story, it's an episode of Family Guy. Bertram, Stewie's evil clone from not a clone, alternate Stewie from a different universe.
Yeah, something like that.
Has invaded the multiverse and is trying to take over or something. Like, I'm not sure exactly what it is.
It's no, yeah, I think you got the gist of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So essentially, Bertram is traveling through all the different universes. Like right now, we're in the pirate universe.
And we're just behind him always.
Yes. Yeah. Essentially, it's just a.
Oh, no,
it's a bad like sort of conduit to tell the story, really.
No,
Like,
he's going
used
to a
lots of different
universe
levels.
and he's telling them to stop us, which is why everybody is always constantly trying to kill
Oh
us.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, this bit I don't think you can speed up. We just need to wait for this guy that's in front of me just to free up everyone. Although weirdly enough, the people that he frees is her who doesn't move, and then he frees this person who is quite clearly deceased. So
Well-
I don't quite know why we have to wait for that to happen, but
Yeah. Oh look, the dialogue there is really good. He's trying to make new friends, and now you realise like his friends are dead people and somebody who won't ever leave.
this bit's gonna be tense.
That's all good.
Hey, nice. Okay, so yeah, now we just stand up here because for whatever, like we got all the enemies from before as well as all the new enemies that spawn. So now we just like once we get all of our actual item back and we don't have to just like melee everyone to death, we can actually kill people fairly quickly. That was actually a really quick clear.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Because the explosives can be a little bit not finicky, but sometimes like the explosion radius doesn't actually hit the enemies. It's kind of annoying. But that was fairly nice. So this level's actually, I didn't really realise, but this level's a hell of a lot of combat.
Yeah.
Essentially, it's basically all combat. Actually, there's
What-
like
what
there's no platforming in this level whatsoever.
No. What were we on about before the story? Can't remember what. We were about to say something, but I've forgotten it completely.
Are we?
Can't have been important.
No. Yeah, this bit's pretty boring. Do you have
Yes.
anything to read out at all?
Thank you, citizen. I hope I have your vote.
Oh, you got a guy behind you. Nice.
We've got to do the switch out next.
Oh no, not anymore.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
We thought it would be pushing
Yeah,
it too far.
I did. I was thinking it's a little bit.
So this section we're about to do
Questionable.
is much faster on your own, like considerably faster on your own. And we thought about dropping out one player.
Yeah, because it is drop in, drop out. It's like it would be very, very easy to, and it does update sort of like in real time. So like I could drop out now, and then the pirate ships would only take 3 cannonballs to kill. But then it's kind of not really co-op. We will, however, be doing it later on.
Saying that,
But that's for like a different reason. It's for whatever reason the second to last level makes you fight the
Each
second
other?
player, which wouldn't be a problem, but it just gives you both like an insane amount of health, which is just really bizarre. And you know, I'd never lay a finger against Geurge. So
Never.
yeah, so instead we choose to.
I mean, I would
Opt out
destroy
for that.
you, but
Oh, if that's what you think, but yeah, I mean. Okay, do you want the left one?
Sure.
Okay.
Enemies, starboard side. That's the right.
Yeah. So these, I think, don't even. So like I said, they take 3 in single player. I don't think they take 6 in 2 player.
I've shot 3 so far. 4,
That's my third one.
5.
Yeah. So it's
6.
like 2.5. It's really weird, like that the enemies don't have like just double health. They actually have like 2.5 times health. And annoying.
Yeah. Also, yeah, they have their boats which try to board you afterwards, which I shoot.
Yeah. Because I can't.
Yeah.
Because I'm rubbish.
You're supposed to shoot them with the cannons, but my guns work against them, which is much faster.
The gun that Geurge uses the most, the one that he's got equipped now, the pulse rifle, is like crazy powerful.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Stewie does not have anything like that, unfortunately. Literally, the best thing Stewie has is the rockets, and they still take
And
like
they-
3 shots to kill people.
And they hurt you more than you hurt
Yes.
people.
Yeah. But yeah, this section's. Yeah, in fact, this whole level is probably my least favorite, I'd say.
Also, I'm not sure if it builds faster or not, but playing your own, you go between each of the guns.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas playing 2 player, you just stand on the one gun, wait for it to reload.
You've got some seriously low health right now.
I've had a low health for quite a while, and I'm somehow still alive. I'm amazed, to be honest.
God Gamer.
Alpha Gamer.
Alpha Gamer.
What's poppin'? Gamers! I was supposed to say that at the very start, but I
Yeah.
completely forgot until just now. Nah,
Wait,
I'm
did
dead.
they?
Yeah, they
Wait,
must
they
have
boarded. Okay. So yeah, we can normally stop them boarding. I didn't see them because they board like with.
That little boat.
Yeah, it shouldn't actually matter though because. Oh, it should matter actually because this boat is not dead. Technically, you can get like the next stage while there are enemies on the ship. Like the cutscene will trigger. You just need to destroy the ship. Trying.
Trying very
Basically,
hard.
yeah, just basically mashing the trigger buttons. Yeah, I think that should be it.
Is there a bit point? No, oh, good, we're good.
So now got another boss fight, which is extremely hard. George is going to have a hard time doing this. It's tense.
I can't get a quick kill, dude.
Oh
I
man,
can't do it.
unlucky.
So you can get can also get a quick kill on him. I'm not sure. You have to wait quite a while for him to start talking and then shoot him. Joe seems to think you can not wait so long.
Yeah, so I don't think it's to do with how long you wait. I think it's to do with where you aim. But
I was aiming at your chin
but
there.
yeah, no, I did take a look at where you're aiming. It does
Yeah.
look similar to where I was doing it, so maybe I just got lucky.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad because the extra cycle should be over and he should pop down.
Yeah, it's just one shot when he gets back over here. Okay.
Boom. And that was the something level. One of them.
Long ship, Peter something.
Yeah, but like in terms of how many are left.
That's a 6. This is level 7
Okay.
out of 10.
Yeah, this level's not too bad. I like this level.
Yeah.
And it's recently got a little bit shorter while we've been at the vent, which is nice. Oh, actually, no, to lie, that was actually when I went around your house.
What did we find?
The skip up the top on the conveyor belt.
Yes. Yeah.
That was nice.
Tiny little guys, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh,
Easy.
yeah. So that's something that. Good job on the skip.
Thanks.
The something that we
They're evil and they distort the
sort of, I guess, one of the reasons why we may only be the two people playing Family Guy New Game Plus 80% co-op is because there is no online co-op.
Local co-op
and
only.
there's not even like a
No LAN.
no LAN. It's literally. Oh,
Wow.
that's not.
Okay.
I think we were just a little bit too close to the rockets on the table.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
the best.
it's split screen local co-op only, which is kind of lame because no one really does that anymore.
Like.
Well, no, to be fair, it's nice as an option if you wanted it.
It's nice,
but
the only
if it's
option.
the only option, that's kind of bad.
And who else lives near each other who's going to play Family Guy
Yeah.
New Game Plus?
Pretty much no one.
Missed a
Kind
jump.
of makes it cool though because it
Oh,
means
yeah.
it's hard to get. You know, it's quite an achievement to be able to get a co-op run of this game.
True. Yeah, if you can stomach Family Guy enough.
Very exclusive club.
This bit's actually kind of well, not difficult, but
The jump's a bit tight.
It's a tight jump, but it's okay.
Yeah.
This level's sort of like a tower climb, like get to the
Yeah.
top.
Hey, Stewie, can I get
I'm
more of
stuck.
that hand lotion? The cold is really drying out my skin.
No, you use too much. And I
Oh no! Oh
Good? You're
no!
good? You're not good.
Oh Joe, what have you done? Oh, that's actually.
died anyway, so
yeah,
we're not too far
well,
back.
no, it actually worked out quite well because if I was alive when you respawned, then obviously,
Would have been at the bottom.
yeah, you'd have been at the bottom, which would have been very bad. But luckily,
Look
I
at that.
died just in time. Planned, obviously, of course.
Always planned.
Yes,
Back up.
I've never done anything in this game that wasn't planned.
Alright, I'm going to do something dumb.
So you can actually die here. I wonder if George will get it.
No.
No. Oh, that's a shame.
If you press a button while that's going up, you can fall through it for some reason.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, I'm going to die
If
here.
you kill yourself,
Messed up.
that's okay. Should be fine.
Yeah. So this skips about 20 seconds,
Yeah.
and
Oh, it would do.
If you were paying
No,
attention,
no,
yeah.
it's the missiles were in my way.
Oh, fair
Sorry.
enough.
I'm dead.
Oh, I did
Oh,
die.
no.
Okay, we're
Oh
good.
my god, that was lucky. That was very fortunate. Okay. That's a shame. Normally I really like this level, but it's not gone so well.
So yeah, the skip we're trying to do is to skip going across this conveyor belt over here with a lot of enemies and explosives. Okay, bye.
See you, dude. Sorry, man. I'm actually just going to wait for the wind cycle.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
Try again.
let's try that again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Oh, no! No!
No.
What's happening?
I'm not entirely sure.
I can't ever do that.
It's unfortunate. It shouldn't be too hard. I don't think we've ever failed it like that way before.
No.
But it's quite interesting.
If we get that death, we always manage to get it.
I'm gonna die, I think.
Reloading, even though
Okay, I
just
think he might have shot me.
probably. What's happening?
Okay, it's not too bad. We're choking, George. We're choking live. See ya.
See ya. Wait here.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
90 minutes when to die. I died.
Okay.
Okay, forget it. We're just running. We're just doing it like
Okay,
normal.
okay, that's fair. It shouldn't be too hard though.
No, it's not hard. It's faster to do what we were doing.
Yeah. But we're not good enough. Maybe someday.
Next ESA.
Next year,
Yeah.
if they decide to let this game back in.
Yeah.
Next year, this
No,
game will
I
be
mean,
10
well,
minutes.
actually, to be fair, we're there's meant to be a UK speed marathon.
Oh, yeah.
Like next month, which
In
we're
4
doing
weeks'
this
time.
at. UKSM.
Oh, that
Shout outs
means
to UKSM.
I have more time to find stuff.
Yeah. Which you're thrilled about, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it would be a shame
All right, now
for this run to finish at ESA and then I'd have no reason to play it anymore.
Yeah.
Alright.
So this is Santa. He's kind
Yeah,
of
I
a
thought so.
interesting boss. Unfortunately, George has passed away, so he was not able to one cycle it. But all of his reindeers can actually be killed in one cycle. It's just quite difficult.
We've got 5.
You're 5. That's quite impressive considering that you died.
Yeah.
But you know.
So they die in 1 hit from the sniper rifle. There we go, 2 cycle.
That's
Not
pretty
bad.
decent. But yeah, George goes for the no scope on him, which is quite interesting.
I find it much easier.
You know, if that's the way that you find it,
Yeah.
I'm more than happy for you to go do that, George.
This is alright.
You're trying to kill me.
Kinda.
Wow.
Not doing too well.
That's not very nice. Are you that angry at me?
Extremely.
Sorry. Okay, we're good. So yeah, this, unfortunately, up until very recently, we used a different method for that skip, which was found by the base Abby and Elgu. But that way that we just did there is quicker.
In 2-player anyway.
Yeah, and 2-player. That way would still, the way that they found it would still be used in
Single player.
single player, which is essentially there's like some barrels stacked up towards the side, but you have to travel a little bit further to find it. This level is quite interesting because halfway through the level it introduces like a zero gravity mechanic, which is actually
Where we
how
originally found?
Yeah, it's how we actually managed to find the jump on head, because it's not really that apparent otherwise. That when you spawn on someone you can actually jump off their head, but in 2-player for the space level it definitely is.
You go for like so much more time to react, and
What? Over.
best joke
For the
ever
record, I
in
don't want to hang out with you anymore when this is over.
Yes, yeah, quite clearly this is just quality
I
writing.
don't want to hang out with you anymore when this is over.
When this is what? You gotta finish your sentence. Over.
That's it. My sentence is over.
Your sentence is what, Brian? Over.
My sentence is... Wait a minute. I have to say over even if the sentence ends with the word over?
Ends with the word what, Brian? Over.
You know, you're a jackass.
pure comedic genius.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. But yeah, so we just skipped a cutscene there.
And waiting for these platforms to move.
Yes. Oh, that was almost a really good cycle, but the turret unfortunately turned away a little bit too soon. That should be okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
nice. Also, yeah, they use a very popular piece of music in the background of this level. Not sure why, but I suppose it's sort of like ballerina-y. Yeah, now.
This is another jump around and invisible barrier skip.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good. So you can't actually jump over these fences,
Yeah.
but you can go around them.
Which is weird, considering the ones that you did just before it, you can jump over,
Yeah.
and it's completely fine. But those ones, no. They're quite interesting in which ones that they decide to use. But I mean, what glitches and stuff's been going around. You know, a lot of the levels actually like trying to sort of, you know, see exactly how high the invisible walls are. On
Yeah.
some levels, they are really ridiculously high.
I've been using programs to look into the memory of this game so I can sort of fix my height to certain levels and try out all the collision. Which isn't something that's been done for this game.
No. Neither me or George are smart enough, unfortunately.
Actually, I learnt a new thing from Goose earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
To make, because the memory addresses kept changing, so he taught me how to look for pointers.
Oh, nice.
I learnt a new thing.
Oh, is
Always
that the
learning.
thing that you were
Always learning.
like the extra menu the other?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, because I think, before that, for whatever reason, in the game, whenever you died, your X and Y address was like, it was different.
Changed, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a really fun bit.
Don't do it, George. Don't do it. Because George, the way that George's position spawns, George, don't do it. Okay. The way that George's character, like, because you're all at set positions there every time, and George's character is just a tiny weeny bit ahead of mine. If he rushes to that elevator, it goes down as soon as he gets in it, and my character misses it by just like the smallest of margins, and it tilts me every time.
And it adds like 30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, because you got to wait for it to go all the way back up. Well, you got to wait for it. You got to get out of it on the bottom, wait for it, then go back in, go back up,
and then not mess up going back down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that was interesting.
Like 2 or 3 times.
George, you'd never have done that. You're a god
Never.
gamer.
Alpha gamer.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire a rocket at that door because there's actually some crates behind it. I think this level is meant to be sort of like a Aliens reference.
Yeah, yeah.
Not sure why they went with chickens.
Random XD.
Random XD, yeah, that's probably the reason. So we're going to skip not this cutscene. Well, we will skip that cutscene, but not in a fun way. But there's another cutscene around the edge of the room, which we'll skip.
Oh, did you actually skip a cutscene? I know that I've always done a skip. I didn't realise it skipped a cutscene.
Yeah, I think it does.
Oh, y'all gonna have to stick around and
Oh, I've got 2 health packs. That's interesting. I should have just used one, actually. I don't know why I didn't. So then we're going up for another boss level. Oh, George.
Yes.
You forgot your juggling.
Oh man. Oh, I just do this like normal. Oh well.
So we were gonna so the aforementioned bit where we were gonna drop out because George would have had nothing to do. He was gonna juggle.
But I left my juggling boots upstairs.
Yeah,
I
he's
completely
learned.
forgot.
I'm really impressed. I'm really proud of him. He's learned how to juggle with 3 balls, which actually looks really impressive when it works.
When it works.
When it works. Well, I'm not gonna big you up too much.
Not too much. No.
No, you got a measured success. Yeah, this boss is fairly easy as long as you just sort of like dance around, make sure the chickens don't attack you near the lever because they will.
The chickens are very fast and they do a lot of damage, but it's only 1 hit they need to do.
Yeah. So as soon as it turns green, I rush towards it.
That's the best we've done it, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, does that mean that you get to? You're just gonna do the chicken fight now, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna browse Twitter for memes.
Nice. Just a little break.
Yeah. Got nothing else to do.
Get off my airport.
It's so dumb. I love that.
Your last, I don't know what chickens.
Go on, George.
It's so dumb, but
You're dead, buddy.
Go on, George. I believe in you.
thank you.
I always knew you could do it. Live your
So-
dream of beating up a chicken at ESA.
The main tech here is you want to punch a chicken into cars or glass, which do more damage. This is 4 rounds of fights.
Yeah.
4, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Something like that.
Oh, lovely ferrets.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
While we're doing this, do we have
Yes.
time for a few donations?
This is a perfect time, yeah.
I have a $10 donation from F. Yif saying, shout out to Doc, who did in fact make it. I love you, Geurge.
I love it. Yiva.
We have $10 from Frisser Boy saying, greetings from Germany. Thank you all for your donations.
Greetings from Sweden.
Oh, a fight! My allergies are acting up for some reason.
I want to get them away from these screens so they don't do any damage.
Hurry up, Peter. I don't want to have to be changed.
You're doing really well, George.
Thank you.
That's not even I'm not just saying that either. You're genuinely doing really well.
Yeah, that's the best fights ever. This fight always go bad for me.
Yeah. Like the moves that the chicken does is as far as I'm aware, doesn't actually have any sort of rhyme or rhythm. Like
No.
sometimes he'll just like do like a combo breaker. Sometimes he'll like block indefinitely, and you have to do like a block breaker.
Or he'll just constantly attack and not let you do anything sometimes.
Yeah. Other times though, you can just sort of like chain him like you're doing now, which is
Yeah. Oh,
lovely.
there it is. That was decent.
Easy peasy.
And now the last level.
The last level. Our time is coming to an end.
One of them tacky lawns, shoot that there fancy helmet off the dinosaur.
So now we have a T-Rex to fight.
Yeah. And you say we.
Yeah.
George
Again.
has a T-Rex to fight.
Again, Joe can't really do much. Actually, no, to be fair, you keep away all of the little Bertrams
I mean,
as much
Yeah.
as well as you can.
yeah. Each Bertram takes up like 5 rocket shots, so it's actually takes quite a long time to kill like even one.
But you got to go and catch up to that dinosaur.
But I'm trying my best. That's all we can ask.
That's all we can ask for.
You gotta shoot off them tacky rocket launchers.
George, why can't T-Rexes clap?
Why can't they clap, Joe?
Because they're extinct.
I honestly didn't expect that. Oh, okay, I'm good.
Sorry, I did a very bad job keeping them off you because I went to go collect a power-up. I do apologise.
That's okay.
Oh, well, you still half helped him. You're pretty good.
Yeah, I'll use a
Yeah,
help pack.
whereabouts are you? I've lost you. I'm going to chuck this
I'm by the
around in
big,
your area.
big T-Rex thing.
Oh, by the
Like,
big T-Rex.
yeah.
Oh.
It's a bit of a obscure
Yeah,
landmark.
you're going to need to be more specific with your
Yeah.
directions next time, please.
I'm stuck.
Is he done?
Yeah, he's
Is he?
done.
Okay, yeah.
So this last phase, if we both die, we have to redo it from the start.
Yeah, only place in the entire game as well, which is
Yeah.
weird.
I guess the very end they want to make it a bit harder. Why would you throw that there?
I didn't throw it.
Oh, somebody did. Oh my gosh. I died.
That's okay, you should respawn here
Yeah.
anyway. Also a fun fact about the last level, that power-up that I just picked up, which was a golden egg, I think is the only power-up in the game which can alternate. Sometimes it's a Joe Swanson, sometimes it's
Oh
an egg.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
there
had
you
no
go.
idea.
No, I didn't until like,
Just now?
oh,
Oh,
I just got
watch-
destroyed.
Watch out for the car.
Yeah.
They suck.
I actually, do you know what? That might quite genuinely be the first time the car's ever hit me. So this, yeah, the T-Rex, like that's his whole shtick is he picks up the cars, and while it's in its mouth, you want to
Shoot the bottom
shoot
of
it with
it.
like a sniper rifle. Unfortunately, Stewie's weapons don't actually damage him. It's dumb.
So this
But-
right here,
Is that going to be soon enough?
hopefully. So the fastest way is to be fast, basically. So he has a set path of going up and down the street. The faster you are, the less he'll walk.
Yeah. I need to be really, really super careful.
Please tell me there's a health pack.
There's a
Okay,
health pack.
yes.
There's a health pack.
Yes,
Get it, get it, get it.
Right, and he's... Oh, he's gone the other way, but it's okay.
Ah.
It's the last shot now.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
unfortunately,
gonna die though.
it is much quicker for him to just sort of stay up that
There we
side
go.
of the. Oh, that's time.
Nice.
47. Hey!
Yay.
Underestimate. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
Did you know that's a world
Oh.
record by 10 minutes?
World record.
Wow.
Thank you, Kermit.
Yeah, it may be because we've not done a run or a run with video for 2 years, but that is an official world record.
Official world record.
You're gonna do that, you gotta hit your target on the
You
first
gave it to
shot.
Kermit.
But
I've got a Kermit.
better.
Where did it come from?
Much better. You'll
Over
learn.
there.
I guess he wandered
That's
over.
for you.
Yeah, Kermit wanted to
All
get him
of
on
his
the
own
hike.
accord. Oh, I do quite like the line coming up now, actually.
It's a very good
Oh,
line.
you've got the wrong idea. I'm not gonna kill you.
You're not?
No, your little buddy here is.
Oh, wait, no, it's not here.
It's after this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Brian, Stewie, you're alive!
Yay, we're saved!
Oh, I'm so happy you two are okay.
Ugh, why do you bleach your upper lip? Just
Not this
wax
line.
it. You're
No,
not
not this
fooling
line.
anyone.
I found a quarter, you guys.
Not this line either.
It's funny, but
How many-
not this one.
Well, Bri, we did it.
This one.
Stopped Bertram and everybody's safe.
Yeah, but couldn't other Bertrams just keep coming back from different universes?
Well, I mean, they could, but I think we'll just have to wait and see how much money this makes.
Ah.
Yeah.
So
And as
That
you
was
know,
it.
there is no sequel.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed. George, did you enjoy?
I had a lot of fun. I
Glitches, did
enjoyed
you
it.
enjoy?
He was alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
and
thank you very
goodbye.
much.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Bye-bye.